We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Throw won't get him.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, and he fouls this one off. Kluber has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Kluber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Tino Martinez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Canseco.
Settling in now, Jose Canseco. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Scheiner at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 balls, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-1. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Hideki.
At the plate, Hideki Matsui. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, The Show. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball to third. Bends down and he barehands it. Got him.
Batting 3rd, the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Texas. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Alfonso Soriano. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Soriano is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting it, the catcher.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Scheiner shading to his right. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Todd Helton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Rogers, 30 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And this will be fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping into the box, number 18. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is in there.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No one out with a runner at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Odor, and that's out number 1.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in to try it again, Tino Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Canseco, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hideki Matsui. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Jake Scheiner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Buster Posey is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
At the plate now, Duke Snider. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Willie McCovey is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rangers do get 1 back, however, on the strength of this home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Two and one.
That's inside.
All even now, 2 and 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another chance? Alfonso Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Posada playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Posada goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Pitch on the way. Number 18 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball lined to the left side. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Standing in, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Drilled to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez. Now a hard liner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Inside, ball 1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
The 3-1 pitch. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Murphy looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
The left fielder.
In now, Hideki Matsui. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 10-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Dale Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Jake.
Into the box now, Jake Scheiner. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Yankees 10 and the Rangers 2. Brett Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Number 18 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in once again, Derek Jeter, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike
Got
1.
a ball, 1 strike.
Just off
that
the
ball went
outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And that's the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tino Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Jose Canseco. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Willie McCovey. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. 2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Helton, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Rangers leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready for another shot now, Hideki Matsui. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Tim Raines, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. Smoked on the ground left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Rangers, the second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box, Jake Scheiner.
Now batted.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses inside 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Count still at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's a
Now batting, center fielder. Goose.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 10-3. Jonathan Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The third baseman, number 18.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 18 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Helton is there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Bernie Williams waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
That's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie.
Now in the box, Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding forward now, Tino Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside.
And he takes ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Now the 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Stepping into the box, Willie McCovey. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding into the box, Dale Murphy 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now back.
Digging in now, Hideki Matsui. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the stretch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Tim Raines, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Jorge Posada will be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Popped him up. Helton has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Jose Leclerc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now batting, number 18. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh,
nope,
and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
No.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Tino Martinez will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play. Waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. On to third, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Keith Folk enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Tino Martinez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Folk, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Canseco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Digging in and looking for more, Hideki Matsui. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 18-3. Riding in once again, Todd Helton.
Rangers. The
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-3 tonight. So the Bronx Bombers host road win number 40 on the year. Kenny Rogers earns a league best 17th victory as he struck out 13 in this one. Corey Kluber was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining.